guys, Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Welcome to the video, guys. I'm glad to have you here today. The top 5 decks in June based on win percentage from 5 to 1 rank. So stay tuned for that. First off, some love your way. Send us some positive vibes, especially if you need it. Happy Father's Day this coming weekend. We'll have a TV Royale video actually going live, I think, tomorrow, highlighting the entirety of the update coming. So expect some coverage tomorrow on this channel on that as well. So I guess I'll wish an official happy Father's Day on that video. But anyway, guys, before we jump into the top 5 decks here after about a week and a half or so after the balance changes went live, a quick word from our channel sponsor. But first, today's video is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. That's right, Raid Shadow Legends. I love this game, guys. I upload every single day, still on my second YouTube channel, Ash Raid Shadow Legends. You can see plenty of beginner content here for you guys to go ahead and enjoy. And I have a third YouTube channel now where I'm trying to put out a guide on every single champion inside the game. 128 to go, around 600 or so left. That's right, over 700 champions inside this awesome game. And today, guys, I am not alone. I am joined by Professor Death Knight from the lovely Talaria University, here to answer a couple questions for you guys. But before that, do you guys know, pop quiz for you, do you know the newest faction in Raid Shadow Legends? That's right, if you said Sylvan Watchers, you are correct, guys. The brand new faction inside the game. I love it. Look at the aesthetics on these champions. So cool. But you know what? Enough from me. Let's talk to UDK. UDK, I just shared a few of my favorite champions, King Galkabar being one of them. What about you? Who's the hottest champion in the world right now?
Well, Ultimate Death Knight, of course. The greatest, smartest, kindest. Sorry, I know it's so annoying when teachers talk about their kids.
Ultimate Death Knight, that is a great choice, man. Great choice. But, you know, family aside, who is, you know, your best friend out of all the new champions added to the game recently?
Well, I'm friends with literally every champion. But my favorite new friend is for sure Pythion. You ever been friends with a lizard man? Dude makes a killer quiche.
Pythion, one of the strongest additions this year to the game. Great choice, UDK. I like the friends that you roll with. Well, hey, listen, Professor, thank you for joining me on this advertisement. It means a lot. Guys, you may have noticed I was playing with one of those new champions just a moment ago in that spider run. It's Artak. He is a free champion from Call of the Arbiter series. Are you watching Call of the Arbiter? If you're not, what are you waiting for? They're all on YouTube right now. It is an amazing animated series. But you also get, as part of that series, they turn some of the champions into free legendary champions in the game, starting with Artak, which is a really cool champion. He is Galek's dad, and all you gotta do is log in 7 days from now to July 24th to get your hands on this free, awesome legendary champion. And hey guys, if you haven't started playing yet, what are you waiting for? I love this game. I know you will too. Join me on my raid journey as well. I have a QR code on the screen right now. I also have a download link for you guys in the pinned comment and the description below. If you go ahead and take advantage of my download link, you will get these bonuses. Talia is an attack-based champion with a hard-hitting triple hitter and counterattack in her kit. I know you guys will enjoy her, especially in the early game. Hey, download the game now, and thank you, Raid Shadow Legends, for sponsoring. All right, guys, deck number 5 is going to be the deck that really never goes away. It is Pekka Bridge Spam. Also, guys, all these decks will be deck linked in the comments below, as they always are on the channel. Man, if I was gonna, I played this deck all of 2021. Only changes, I had Poison instead of Fireball. My man's playing Sparky, it looks like, because you don't see the Goblin Giant without Sparky, right, guys? So I'm expecting a Sparky anytime now. Oh my god, he doesn't do it. We're going to go with a Magic Archer, and we're also going to go, because he's using so much Elixir, we're going to go with a high E-Wiz. Maybe a little bit too high there, but it's all going to work out, I think. Nice arrows there. He really killed my counter push potential, which really sucks. All my fault. I'm going to go with a Battle Ram, sneaking in front of the Pekka here, just to make him have to allocate some serious Elixir to stop it, or just 4 Elixir with a Bomb Tower. That'll work too. He still has to respond to these Barbarians, or the Magic Archer's going to get some nice damage, and I guess that's what we're going to get. One swing of the Barbarian, and probably, I don't know, a few Magic Archer hits. Back to my point, I played this deck all of 2021. One deck, 1 year. 2021, I played all Pekka Bridge Spam. 2022, I played all Graveyard, Splash Yard. And this year I'm playing all, ooh, there she is. There she is. This year we're playing all whatchamacallit. Golem. And I have to say, I'm a big fan of playing all Golem, guys. Big fan. All right. So we're going to go with an Ewiz. Nice and high. This is looking pretty good. He's going to arrow there. I'm just going to battle ram because, golly, what is he going to have? A bomb tower? He's going to need more than a little bomb tower to stop this. My man, Sir Thrall, obviously not an official Sir. I'll ask Tag. I don't know if he's registered in the Book of Sirs. Look at that left-hand lane. And this is one of my big takeaways from 2 years ago playing this deck, is you have to attack both lanes. You can't, like with most decks, you get one tower kind of down, you know? And it's cool to just kind of lay back and chill and focus on that tower, right? Not with this deck. With this deck, you want to be pretty aggressive attacking both lanes, you know? So I'm going to go with the Bandit. I want to get a... What we're going to do is use a Zap on this Sparky. You're going to get a nice Fireball value as well. That's beautiful. And then we don't have to, like, stress ourselves out here, because we have Ewiz. I'm just going to go in. Seldom do you see a battle ram in the pocket like that. It's not the best move, but I figured I would just attack, because I knew he was super low on Elixir, and a fairly easy victory to start this one out. Listen, at the beginning of this deck, guys, I was trying to get it out of my mouth, but I couldn't stop myself from concentrating on the gameplay. But if you're looking to learn one deck that's going to stand the test of time, so to speak, right, in this game, you don't see... Oh, look at that. We got a wild... Let's open this chest up, guys. What do you say? I have not spent in this game in like a year. Whew. And I'm not going to spend 144 gems. I lied to you guys. I'm sorry. Okay, number 4. But like I was saying, guys, this is a great deck to play. It might not finish on high ladder every season, but this deck, it always is ranked in the top 10 in terms of win percentages. I don't think I've ever seen any version of Pekka Bridge Spam fall below the top 10, even when Pekka is not meta. It's a great deck to invest in, guys. Invest your time and, you know, everything else. Your gold. Okay, we got Splash Yard. So we're going, this is interesting, we're playing back-to-back with the decks that we ran back-to-back years. I ought to win again here. Splash Yard is number 4. Graveyard, arguably, to some of you guys in the comments, I see you guys, I do read my comments, is super broken still. Super broken. A lot of you guys, maybe not a lot, but I read probably, I don't know, a dozen comments from you guys talking about how upset you were that Graveyard was not nerfed. So my man, it looks like he's playing, well, it's not 2.6, but it's very close to, right? So let's just try to keep this guy, okay. I'm stating the super obvious here, but you never want to be too aggressive with this deck, that's for sure. Going in for early graveyards, if I learned one thing about this one, the other deck was being pretty passive, the Pekka Bridge Spam, attacking both lanes, letting the match kind of come to you. This is even more so. This is even more so. You don't want to use a Skeleton King ability activated into a Valkyrie, right? So you want to identify what they have to counter your deck, and it looks like his whole deck counters my deck, which is just great. So we're going to go, we don't really have a play here other than Skeleton King in the back. I'm not a fan of naked graveyards, really ever. What I am a fan of is poisoning in single elixir on Musketeers. And we're just going to go ahead and use a Bar Barrel too. Hopefully we can kill, nope. Well, the nice news is we do have, I'm going to go like low with a Tombstone here. And I don't, he actually goes with, I'm not going to, okay, sorry, I'm all over the place here. I'm going to take a ton of damage there, strategically. And I'm going to go in with a Graveyard Push. Now, hopefully, he Musketeers. I love when they give me the poison value. So if he Musketeers in the back, I'll be very happy, because then I can Graveyard Poison into it. I'm just going to do it. Oh, he did it. He did it. We'll go with a Poison. And I thought about it, but I'm not going to. I can't take any more damage, so I have to save my NATO there for the Hog Rider. Gonna go with a Tombstone, even though he has Graveyard in hand. Hopefully we can do a good job killing that without... Yes, good, 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 good. All right, now we're in a position where we can actually get a... get some momentum going here. We can set up for a defense. I'm going to set up a tombstone even though he has his graveyard. That's fine. I want him to keep using his cards so I can get a nice little push going here, and I do. I'm going to use the I'm going to use the poison, figuring that he was going to play that muskie, but he had nice separation. The good news is check out all this value that we are getting off of this. I'm going to play a high tombstone away from everything for the... We have NATO in hand. He knows I do too. He's not going to go in to a... while the tombstone's there. I'd like to cycle to another tombstone if I can. I'm going to play a Skeleton King like over here. And then I'm actually going to use a poison right over here. And that hog's not even going to get through. That's beautiful. I'm going to play a high ice wizard. I'm going to activate to get those skeletons kind of early. Ice Golem does a good job though. So instead of going in, no, we're going to go in. Forget it. I'm going to use the poison here. He has pretty good separation with his gobos, but we get a little bit of RNG, which is nice. We're going to go high again with the tombstone. Just want to make sure that we go in there. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to use my NATO here because we don't need it. Very important. We're going to build one big last push here, guys. Still haven't used my NATO. This is looking pretty good. Okay, it's graveyard time. We're going to poison with the graveyard. Going to NATO him up. Tombstone. Okay, okay, okay. It wasn't super pretty, but we got the victory, and I felt like my commentary was especially bad. I apologize. And I have to sneeze. I'm allergic to Hog Rider. Sorry about that, guys. All right, deck number 3, or yeah, deck number 3. That was number 4 that we just finished in terms of win percentages. Is this deck, man, is the ultimate zap bait deck. Listen, this one's going to be a crapshoot. I should have been pretty proficient with the first 2 decks, and I feel like I did a decent job, you know? But with this deck, who knows? Who knows? This deck never goes away, does it, really? Oh my god, man. My man here. Am I really playing 3 hog decks in a row? Am I making that up? I have no idea. Let's go Skeleton Barrel, and... let's go Bats, too. So he doesn't have Zap. We know that. And we don't have a great response to this Witch. Let's see what he does in terms of... okay, cool. We're just going to go with a Miner, then. We don't want to be, just like I said with the first 2 decks, I think it's the golden rule of Clash Royale, right, guys? Is we don't want, oops, I totally missed those wall breakers, my bad on that. We don't want to be too aggressive, right? We don't want to be too aggressive with any deck. Even if it seems like an aggressive deck, it doesn't give you license to just, like, go ham, you know? All right, let's get the, what was it, cannon? Let's get the cannon out of hand here. 3 for 3 trade, it's cool. So he has a pretty fast cycle himself. I'm just going to go with an Inferno Dragon in the back. Kind of play it cool. He has arrows. Important to identify what your opponent is rocking here. A little bit of bad manners. That's not cool. We're going to come in here pretty aggressive. I'm going to zap away. Hopefully we can kill that Witch. Okay, at least we got the Valkyrie. So I think he's going to hog here, so we're going to, well... hopefully he doesn't arrow me. Man, he didn't arrow. And he could have... I'm not sure if he was low on elixir or what happened there, but if he did, my tower would have been down. So he really dodged a bullet there. What I'm going to do is try to take some damage tactfully to recoup here. All right, now we're in double elixir time. Now the advantage kind of sways in our favor. We didn't do a great job. I'm going to be ready for the wall breakers. Okay. He has a Mega Knight of his own. That's cool, that's cool. Inferno Dragon. Gonna come in with a Skelly Barrel as well. going to go in with the miner here. This is an attack 2-lane type of deck as well. I'm going to have my Mega Knight at the ready for the Hog Rider. I don't want to use my Mega Knight on something that's not the Hog Rider right now, or the Witch. But that Witch won't cross the, I don't know, let's do this. I'm just going to use bats on the left. Make him use arrows or something, I don't know. That was an interesting decision on his part to go that aggressive with the Mega Knight. I don't like it. I don't like it. He can get a lot of damage, but not enough to stop me from taking the tower down. Woof. Okay, maybe I played it a little too close there on that Mega Knight, but we got the dub at the end of the day, right? Woof. I took the kiddo to see Little Mermaid. Live action, no big deal. You're getting some Little Mermaid talk. I know that's not what you tuned in for, but you're going to get it. You're going to get it, by golly. Deck number 2. This deck's everywhere, man. It's everywhere. Get ready for Evolved Firecracker in this bad boy. Took my son to see live action Little Mermaid. Dude, I liked it better than him. I liked it better than him, man. Now we can play Hog Rider. I thought it was okay. I say I liked it better than him, but you know, it wasn't like my best movie of all time or anything crazy like that. I'm just going to go with a bomb tower here. Bomb tower, I think, is probably the most underrated building in the game. I'm going to go with a Mighty Miner in the back here. We can go with Gobos to distract the... We need to get back to a bomb tower, and I want to do it right as... Oh my gosh! Did you guys see that? It won't... and we take the extra hit, too. I was going to say, it won't be the end of the world, but it was the end of the world. That sucked. Let's switch lanes here. And see if we can get that tower down. Nope. He has a Skarmy. So you're telling me you've got a Skarmy. It's okay. It's okay. Let's go with a Hog Rider to pull some of those back in the opposite lane. Take a little bit of damage. We can afford to. That's cool. Let's go with a Firecracker. This time, let's see if we can actually get the pull. It's a tricky matchup because we only have the Firecracker and the bomb tower. We defend, but at an elixir deficit. He's going to get a King Tower activation. Good for you. Good for you. Now, what we don't want to do here is... Oh, he has a Goblin Barrel, too. Interesting. Let's go Firecracker. He has Skarmy in hand. He's going to use it right there. I don't want to waste my... I'm going to go Gobos. Need to get back to Firecracker, and I need to pray here. I also, what I want to do is send in the Hog and the Log for that Skarmy. He's already back to it. He goes with Bats. That son of a jackal. We're going to go ahead and lay down some Graveyard because we need some damage, and we need it soon. Here he goes. Sending in the... I think we'll be okay here, right? Nope. Okay, so we lose one. We lose one. Or did we? Bump. Bump. And get it? We got it. 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 All right. We all know what's coming, though. Let's do his Firecracker. Let's do a this guy. And let's do a this guy. Let's do a Ice Spirit to buy us a little bit of time here. Firecracker, can you pay attention to the other lane, please? Okay, it all works out. I want to keep cycling Firecrackers while we have the 3-card cycle. I'm going to burn my... Okay, nice arrows on his part, but we keep one of them alive. I'm going to go in with the Earthquake for the Skarmy, and there it is. Okay, 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 okay. I'm going to try to protect over here. Going to go with another one of these. Last second, pull her back. Get that down. Gonna get a nice earthquake down here. I kind of want to save my Skarmy. Go for another firecracker instead. He might hit me in the pocket here. There's so many things he could do. It scares me. They all scare me. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in with a log. And that's gonna be, wow. Wow. The improbable comeback, ladies and gentlemen. We pull it off. Wow. Wow. I thought it was toast. Could you guys tell? Towards the end, even I was like, okay, well, we lost it. Blah, 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 blah. All right, guys, can we make this an undefeated video? Well, we're playing Golem. We're playing Golem with a battle healer, guys. Yeah, #1 deck after balance changes. I uploaded a video speculating that this might be the case, and boy, is it. I have not switched to this deck, though. I have not switched to battle healer. I still prefer Lumberjack or Dark Prince, personally. But the stats are the stats. Now, at the time of this recording, last 24 hours, this is #1. So I'm just going to go ahead and use a bar barrel here because we have NATO in hand. I wouldn't have used bar barrel if I didn't have my NATO in hand. I just want to see what he's going to do. I'll just split skeleton dragons in the back. How was that Phoenix out of range, man? Okay. Just going to go with a Lumberjack in the back. I really don't have another play here. I am not a big fan of playing Golem super early in the match. Okay. Well, all we have is Battle Healer and a Bar Barrel. I had no idea he was playing Royal Giant. I probably should have, but look at that Skeleton Dragon. Still alive. Way to go, Skelly Drag. E-Drag gets a couple shots in. Skelly Drag still alive. What a card. What a card. All right. You think he's playing like Lightning or something? What do you think he has for a spell? Probably Lightning. We'll see in a second. Gonna give him one. Okay, Poison. Okay. I can live with that. Only 27 seconds or so remaining. In single elixir time, I'm gonna go same lane as the Royal Giant. So if he wanted to go RG right now, he'd have a very awkward Royal Giant. He has to instead defend and wait for the counter push. Now, I know he has a lot of splash. I'm going to go with a Lumberjack to kind of set up for that stuff. I'm going to go with Skelly Drags. And I want to go Electro Dragon as well. I'll be able to come back to this Tornado. Don't need to use it yet. I'm going to go Battle Healer, try to heal up after this. And I'm going to go with the Bar Barrel only really to cycle. Need the Battle Healer to heal everybody up. We're doing a very good job of doing so, right? That Fisherman is putting in work, but I do end up getting that tower down. Heck yeah. All right. And we're just going to see how I kind of delayed there. I'm going to keep delaying. Bunch him up so the Fisherman can't be effective, and I think that's probably going to be GG's. We'll go in with the Bar Barrel here. And then we have the Lumberjack as well. And with 10 seconds left, guys, there it is. Definitely not like super high in trophies or anything like that. But hey, undefeated, those are the top 5 decks in the meta right now. Again, all 5 deck links will be in the show notes below, guys. I appreciate you all. Stay tuned for the update news tomorrow. And that's going to do it. Much love. And as always, take care, guys.